What's good? What's good, man?
Why does the ATM you need?
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down and hug and kiss us?
I'ma check it out, bro.
Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the mat.
Pick that book up off the shelf.
That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world.
What's good, Mikey B? What's good, y'all?
Change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking name.
What's good, Abram? What's good?
Get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. Need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fair, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? You know what what's good means. What's good means what's good with you. What's going on with you? What's good with you? Let's go, man. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, and I am the host, Big Bad A. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. What's good with y'all, man? For staying off the grid, what does what's good mean? That means what's good. How are you doing? Don't play with me. If you want to hear some reality and you're not stuck in your normal season, and you're politically correct and shit like that, you're in the right place. But if you're into some politically correct, all that, if you want to hear proper English and all that, you're in the wrong place. But if you're here to hear the realities of life, you're in the right place. See, this is where the race, that's pure racism right here, staying off the grid. Because I'm gonna say something. I listen to white channels, black channels, Chinese channels, Asian channels, Jamaican channels, African channels. I'm listening to people all around the world, and no matter what dialect they speak in, I try my best to understand. So stop with your racism, stop with your hatred, and stop with your bias, because it's not needed over here. You know, we don't do that over here. If you can't understand a black man's English, who speaks Southern with a little Midwest twang, that ain't got nothing to do with you, man. You know? Now, I'm talking about this voice because what I'm about to do tonight, I got to set the record straight. Exactly. Thank you, Micah B. Thank you. I got to set the record straight tonight. I'm not trying to buck the system. I'm not trying to go against the grain. I'm not trying to speak up against any power structure or anything like that. What I am here to do is to use my voice. What I'm here to do is to raise awareness. What I'm here to do is to shed light on the truths of life and shine light on the darknesses of life, so we can all come to a better understanding and live a better life. I'm here to make this world a little bit better and a little bit easier for the people who watch and listen to my channel. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make the world better and make the world, your life, a little bit easier from the information that I give you on my channel. Now, I know the power of the tongue. I understand the power of the tongue. See, a lot of people don't understand the power of the tongue. If you understood the power of the tongue, you wouldn't cuss as much as you do. If you understood the power of the tongue, you wouldn't curse or speak hatred or negativity towards others. If you understood the power of the tongue, you would use your voice before you lost your voice. And hence, that's why I named this video tonight, Use It Before You Lose It. Because I'm going to say something. I've been through so many loops and hoops with this platform. I've had 2 strikes, 1 strike. I've been through it all. I've been years of getting my voice blocked out. I went through years of people not being able to see that the videos are coming on. I went through years of this shit. All right, and we all have it. Well, the ones who are using their voices wisely. Some of us, depending on how strong your voice is, depends on how strong the distraction comes. If y'all are watching me, if you're really paying attention to these videos, which you should be paying attention to these lives, you should be recording these lives, you should be sharing these lives. Matter of fact, I want everybody who ever watches this video to share it. I want all y'all in here to share this video. Put it on your Facebook, share it to your social media, put it on your Instagram. Not for Big Bayday. Don't share it for me. Share it for all of us, because if everybody was in a better situation of mentality, we would be in a better situation of living in this country. It's not about me getting glory and all that. I'm living the glory. I'm living the lifestyle that I want, that I'm preaching. So it's not that I need to get on here just to hear myself talk. I say this to y'all all the time. I do not get on here to look good. I do not get on here to hear myself talk. I get on here to help your life. I get on here to make life easier for you, to tell you something you may not have known, so you could go a different route, so you could reroute. So you know, in your GPS, when you're going to your destination, right? Big Bayday is a GPS for your life. I'm a life GPS. I'm a coach. I'm a lifestyle coach. I'm gonna show you the ways to go. And when there's an accident up 2 miles ahead, I'm gonna say, hey, there's an accident 2 miles ahead on the left. You can reroute and go this way, and it'll save you 30 minutes. But if you can keep going straight, and you can go and wait 30 minutes in that line and wait till you clear past it and go past it. The choice is yours. See, I'm not here to tell you what to do and how to live your life. I'm not. I'm here to tell you what's working for some and what's not working for others. I'm here to tell you what works for me and what doesn't work for me. I'm here to show you what is good and what's not good. And see, most people, like the person who just left, they're so egotistical and narcissistic and shit like that. Most people say, I don't need to hear what this nigga talking about because he's talking some bull crap. He's a black man with curly hair with a mole on his head and he's smoking a cigar. What does he know? This is what most of y'all programmed. This is why this is why the truth is not for everybody, y'all. See, the truth is not for everybody. The truth is for the ones who are ready for the truth and the ones who can deal with it. The truth is for the selected few. Righteousness is not for everybody. Anybody and everybody can be righteous, but righteousness is not for everybody because everybody is not walking and living a righteous life. I just told somebody today, man, I was like, damn, man, sometimes it gets hard to be good. You know, it gets real hard to be good, you know, just to keep doing the right things, to maintain in life and just keep going in the path of righteousness. That is hard to do. It's extremely hard to do. When you got girls, women over here, they out, you could pay them $50 and she can suck you off. You could pay him this and that and he'll give you this and do that. You could do this and do that. It's so many things that you could do wrong. It's so many distractions to lead you off the path. You could just be bored and want to enjoy yourself, so you can go out and do something that you might not supposed to do, that just to give you some entertainment. You could be bored and pop a movie in and watch the wrong movie that's not good just because you're bored and want to be entertained. You could be bored and lonely or going through something like that, and you could just make a rash, quick decision and call over somebody who you know you ain't supposed to have over just so you can have an interaction with somebody. It's easy to go down the wrong path, but it's very, very, very hard to stay on the righteous path. It's very hard to do the things that are uncomfortably right. See, the shit that's wrong, that's, you know, most things in life are the wrong thing to do. Let me say this. Like I told y'all, righteousness is not for everybody. It's for the selected and elected and the discipline. Righteousness is not for everybody. Some people don't have the discipline to live a righteous life. Some people don't have the discipline. They don't have the wherewithal, the know-how, you know, they don't. I know some women, right, that they weren't bad women at all. They weren't bad women. But because they were so curious and they got so bored and they thought they wanted more, they fed into temptation. And then I'm gonna tell you something, what happens to good people when they try to. Curiosity is what killed the cat. So when you have a good person who is genuinely a good person, they have a good soul, right? They have a good soul. They were raised decent, not right, not perfect, nothing like that, but they were raised decent. They had a decent set of foundational morals. They were raised decent. Somebody like that who is a good person, and then they go against their own good free will and go against their own morals and go against their own better judgment, those are the people who suffer in this world the most. Because it's like this. You got people who are born and raised to do the wrong things. They're raised to be sinners. They were groomed into being sinners. Like, say, for instance, a gangbanger, right? A gangbanger might not be a bad person, but the gangbanger, he was groomed and raised in a world to where bad things were the normal. He had to do bad things to survive. He had to commit crimes and this and that, whoop de whoop, to survive. This is why a person who's raised to be bad, they don't have a hard time in life because they're going according to their morals and foundation. There's people who are raised to commit sins and it's not bad for them or wrong for them because they were raised and conditioned into doing this. And so morally, it's in their morals, they think like it's a normal thing. Say for instance, a farmer. Yeah, let's break it down to the basic level. Thank y'all for rocking with me. The few people who are in here, hit that like button. And thank you so much because I don't even have people, people I love don't even support me. So thank y'all for supporting me. Um, this fucking farmer, he's a good man. His mama's good. His daddy was good. They're good people, right? But is he a wrong or evil person because a part of his lifestyle, a part of his life is the slaughtering and the butchering of animals? It's a necessary evil in his life. Of course, taking somebody's life is wrong. That's why I don't eat meat. That's exactly why I don't eat meat. That's exactly why I'm a vegetarian, because I don't agree with you killing somebody and taking the life of an animal to eat. I don't agree with that. Morally, that's a bad thing for me. But for the farmer whose livelihood depends on him slaughtering and butchering animals, that's not morally wrong for him. It's not morally wrong for him. You know, for a young black kid, or not even black, but just a young inner city kid who's born in poverty and born into those inner city environments, right? He's born in these inner city environments. He didn't have no choice of where he was born. It's his mother and his father's fault, right? So it all goes to parenting, but let's talk about the child who was raised, right? He was raised in an inner city community where there's millions of people, there's hundreds of thousands of people, there's a lot of people, so the expectancy of life is a little bit short because there's so many people. He grew up, and the child grew up, and it's not their fault that they grew up in an environment to where people don't have enough resources, so they rob, steal, and to get it. It's not this child's fault that he grew up and he's seen people get murdered. It's not his fault that he grew up in this environment where he see women getting mistreated. He's seen people drinking and doing things. It's not his fault. Now, once he becomes old enough to leave or becomes aware enough to tell his parents that, hey, this is not safe for us, we need to move on, now, that's on him at that point. But if he's born into this environment, it's not his fault. See, a lot of people don't understand and don't care to rationalize what other people's livelihoods and lifestyles. See, this is why they issue things like racism and bigotry and things like that, so you can write off a whole group of people without taking incidents, situational incidents, because everybody has isolated incidents. There is no one size fits all for everybody. It don't work like that. All black people are not the same. All white people are not the same. All Chinese people are not. All Hispanics are not the same. Nobody on the planet is 100% stereotypically the same. Nobody. Nobody. So it's very wrong for people to even assume that. Well, like I said, that is the reason why racial biases and things and racism, things like that, was created. It's because it's to put a one size fits all way of handling things on a whole group of people, and that's wrong. You don't. That's not how it works. You can't. That's ignorant. That's dumb. That's wrong. The reason why I said use your voice before you lose it. You better use it before you lose it. We're living in a time now where the older generation ain't doing nothing for the younger generation. The older generation, the older generation is not the older generation is not trying to bridge the gap with the younger generation. You got old people who know how to make a bunch of money. They don't show the younger generation. You got old people who know how to have a bunch of know-how on how to, handle shit, live life, and some hints on how to live more efficiently. They don't tell that to the next generation. We're living in a culture to where people say the game is to be sold, not to be told. We're living in a situation to where most people feel like only a select small group of secret people should be able to talk about serious things. We're living in a time where most adults have been reduced to the mentalities and the brain capacity of children or teenagers at best. So their endeavors and their uh, thoughts and their thoughts mean really don't mean nothing. Because if you really break it down, most adults in our society are living like teenagers. Oh, he had sex with him. She did this. He did that. Whoop de whoop. It's a bunch of back and forth nothing going on in our societies. And see, for me, I come from a place, Charlotte, North Carolina, right? I come from a place to where there ain't no hope. I come from a place where people smoke crack still. I come from a place to where it's millions of dollars floating around, but people are trying to look good with the money instead of doing good things with the money. I come from a place where you got 40-year-old men who still trying to be teenagers and rap. I come from a place where you got 50-year-old, 60-year-old men who don't do nothing to help the younger generations. I come from a place where the older men are scared of the younger men. Archangel, look, there's a spirit that's carrying the chosen ones like me. And because I'm not the only one, there's a bunch of us. I don't know how many, but there are some other ones out here. Um, and thank you, Archangel, for tuning in. Um, there definitely is a bunch of us out here, but most of us get used for the wrong reasons. Most of the real angels get tricked into doing or playing into the devil's game. Most of us. Most of the God's real angels on earth are playing the devil's game. So they don't really ever get to tap into their true divinity because the things that they're doing, they get sold into materialism, greed, envy, distrust, lust, all that. They get trapped into that world. And then the other angels on this planet, they get trapped into the fake spiritual religious world. So you got a lot of angels who are lost into the fake spiritual world. You got a lot of the angels who are lost into the fame and fortune and material world. And then you got the true ones like me, the true prophets who don't never get no due respect. You got the true prophets like me who get spiritually attacked every day. You got the true prophets like me who get treated like dirt. And then you realize and you listen to the stories of the Jesuses and the Muhammads and the Moseses and the Noahs and all those prophets. They all get treated like scum until it's too late for everybody else. So then when you realize you're really just living the Jesus Christ path, it's really sad because most of the Christ on this earth get the same destiny. And the reason why is because our people don't protect the leaders. Our people don't even value our leaders. Y'all probably would spit in my face or something. I know it's snakes watching. I know it's people who, you know why I know the snakes watching? Because motherfuckers watch but won't hit the like button. People will watch you but won't comment. Those are the snakes who are watching. And I need them to watch too, but it's the whole point of this is the real prophets get treated like dirt. The real prophets get treated like dirt. Means throw rocks, hang them, lynch them, falsely accuse them, lie on them. You feel me? The real prophets get treated like dirt. But prophets never understand, or chosen ones never forget this. Your path is true and righteous, and it will be that way to the end. Those people who try to turn on you and try to defame you, try to play you, try to belittle you, try to ignore you. See, the worst thing you can do, one of the worst crimes God said, is I have not turned my ears, or I have not blocked my ears to the words of wisdom. And see, most people, y'all know what I'm preaching every day, the truest wisdom that you could get anywhere online. And people will take what they take and they run from it, or they hide from it. People try to ignore me. Some try to mimic and duplicate me. But the sad part about it is people don't just say, "Hey, Big Bad is the motherfucking man, bro." That's the sad part about it, bro. Like, motherfuckers ain't even got it in them to say, "Hey, bro, I really appreciate you for what you bring to this table, and I really appreciate you for putting this shit in." And see, but y'all don't have to appreciate me, but I know who I am. And see, God knows who I am too, just like the other side, they know who I am too. Last night I did a live. I did a live last night on a brother, the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. All right. You know they cut my live in half. And the reason why my live was cut in half, you know why? Because I'm using my voice. And see, that live only had 66 views so far. That's sad. It's good for me, but that's sad. 66 people only get to hear about, an emerging African president who's standing up to the powers of the world, who's standing up and telling people, hey, y'all are not right how y'all conduct things. And that's not going on like that no more. This is our gold. This is our resources. This is our oil. And we're going to do with it so fit. We'll sell you some, but we need to profit off of this. Nah, it was bad, bro. I did a 45-minute whoop and they cut that bitch down to 22 minutes, bro. Hey, I'm getting scared. Do you hear me? I'm getting scared. Because I'm the motherfucking truth. I'm getting attacked by a ghost on my live. Real deal. Attacked by a ghost. Hit me and nigga hit my foot. Tried to goddamn hit me, bro. What the hell? And I ain't no psycho. I ain't crazy. Y'all seen it. It's on the video. 500 some people seen it. And it's another thing. Yeah, I know. That motherfucker won't let me sleep or nothing. Riding on me. I know what's going on. But I'm stronger than all of this shit. I'm one of the ones. My name is Tuamaltef, the Lord of the Eastern Hemisphere. That's my name. My name is Tuamaltef, the Lord of the Eastern Hemisphere. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I am. And I'm not claiming, hey, I know exactly who I am, bro. I'm just living up to my name. Let me read some of my shit for y'all, though. Let me read some of these. Look, I got the book already read. I don't got time, man. I don't have time to print it out and type it out. I ain't had time, bro. Look, I ain't had time. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the book. It's the book. I already got my book. It's already wrote. It's already ready, bro. I'm supposed to be trying to copy, duplicate, emulate, and hijack and swagger jack, but it don't work. You know, the spirit that controls me is the Spirit of God. For real. Archangel Gabriel, exactly. We know who we are, brother. Listen right here. I wrote this in 2009. Come on, man. Signed and everything. This is, you see them papers? This shit is like the Bible. This is my Bible. Look at this shit. Look at it. Let me read this to y'all. This called Status Quo. And I've read these before, but I'm going to read them again because I love y'all. I don't know if I read this one, but let's go. It's called Status Quo. I wrote this at 6 o'clock, 6:09 in the morning, 3/15, 2009. Early bird, steady and firm. Early bird, go get your worm. With land so beautiful and abundantly cursed, I look down on a lot of them, assuming the worst. But who's right and who's wrong? To me, that's the question. I'm writing the words of this poem, all the while seeking direction. Struggle, sacrifice, and survival are the keys to success. But here we rob, rape, and kill for the best. Or at least that's what we think. The want for useless materials has pushed my people to the brink. Our minds are so wrapped up, we want gold and diamond everything, even the kitchen sink. I know it's human nature to show your public status, but we are not all kings but we are not all kings. So remember to show other things so the commoners can see how to manage within their means. See, I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I am. I don't run around preaching, King, brother King, peace on brother peace. No, I don't got to say none of that. I live what I am. I was raised royally. I was molded like this. I was crafted with integrity, with dignity. My father told me when I was a little boy, if you don't save the world before you die, the world ends. And I'm starting to kind of see that that's true. I got some more. I'm going to keep reading for y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's the best place you could be right now anywhere on this planet. Thank you so much. And that ain't bragging or boasting. I know what's going on in the real world. Let's go. Let's go. Let me find something else good for y'all. Hey, Smokey. Oh, you can't sit in my lap, though, because I'm doing my thing. Hold up. No. No lap. Look. You see them? Say hey. Hold on. These babies. Nah, for real, bro. I already know what's going on, man. I'm about to show y'all what's. Let me furthermore read some more of this good word for y'all, man. All right, let's go. Let's go. Baby girl. Dang. Look, right here. Boom. It's called I Am Love and Life. Hold on, baby. Hold on. You sit right here. Just sit right back here. I know you love me. I love you too. I love you too. I'm gonna give you some here. A little bit of energy. She needs some energy. My baby needs some energy. That's all. I know. I love you too. Love you too, sweetheart. All right, let me read this though. I wrote this poem, in January the 22nd, 2010. I am love plus life. I am in the veins of all that dwell. I course through the minds of all that breathe. I am the warm blanket of security for all that grieve. I would love to stay. Hold on, baby girl. You have to. Let me. Hold on. I love you too. I love you too. But you gotta just sit right there. Just relax right there. Just go right there. Relax. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Can't do this. I'm trying to read my poem. You gotta lay down. Just no. Lay down over there. I'm not trying to be mean. You gotta lay down over there. Thank you. Go over there. Or go back outside. I already know. She loves me, man. I love my people, man. I love my people, man. Shit, I've been doing this for my whole life, man. This 2010, I'm about to read y'all. The last one was 2009. Let's go. There you go. You can go down there. Okay, boom. Get this. Let's go. It's called I Am Love Plus Life. This is what I wrote. I am in the veins of all that dwell. I course through the minds of all that breathe. I am the warm blanket of security for all that grieve. I would love to stay, but soon have to leave. My time differs from that of man. I strive for greatness in every way I can. My ways are pure and warm with love. At times we sway from a lack thereof. I want you to know and love me, for I love you. I feel as if the world's rotation is almost through. Striving for ways to change the course, diligently using my mind, my pen, and my voice. For my word is indeed my bond, and my mind is a terrible and a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So make the best out of every day and learn to live with love and not hate. I mean, it don't get no more pure than what that is. It doesn't get no more pure. These words would come to me, and I would just sit there and just write it. It'd be right early in the morning. This one was at 10:41 in the morning when I finished it. I always wrote the time down when I finished it, you know. So yeah, that was that one. I am life, I am love. Man, I said, I am in the veins of all that dwell. I course through the minds of all that breathe. I am the warm blanket of security for all that grieve. I would love to stay, but soon have to leave. My time differs from that of man. I strive for greatness in every way that I can. Man, come on, Brody. What's up, Mike Tyson? Come on, man. This shit don't get no more. I'm talking about listen. I'm so thankful I had the word. I'm so thankful God gave me the word. I'm so thankful for this, man. And I'm not speaking high in my voice. I'm speaking proper on my voice. See, a lot of people, they try to suppress you because they know, some people know who you are. So a lot of people all my life had tried to suppress me. They've tried to defile me, hurt me, harm me, break my will. make me think I was not thinking properly and things like that. And no. I knew the whole time. And you were there. Most of y'all were there. Some of y'all were there to break me, but it didn't work. You can't break the ones who God chosen. Can't break the elect, bro. Man, let's go, man. Let's go, man. Hold on, are these a voice? Hold on, are these songs? Or start me or start me. Hold on. I'll just read this one real quick. It said, "When will the struggle be over? When will the day come when my brothers and sisters won't have to look over their shoulders? They speak of global warming, but to me it seems that the world's growing colder. As time flies, it appears that our children are growing bolder. With the lack of guidance, how can you blame them for what they become as they grow older?" Did y'all hear? Let me run that shit back. I'm gonna run this back, man. Hey, y'all chill. Chill. And they're banging. I'm about to read it again. I said, when will the struggle be over? When will the day come when my brothers and sisters won't have to look over their shoulders? They speak of global warming, but to me it seems the world is growing colder. As time flies, it appears that our children are growing bolder. With the lack of guidance, how can you blame them for what they've become as they grow older? But what is the solution? One thing we can all do is cut out the verbal pollution. The music that we listen to is like mental prostitution. But hey, what can we do? It was written in the Constitution. Hey man, I've been trying to do this shit in so many ways. I've been doing this shit in so many ways for so many decades, man, and I never did it in the name of nobody said religion or nothing. I did this shit just direct. I went directly to the source. I know a lot of people don't understand, but all of us are connected with God. And if you tune into that connection and you build up that connection, your relationship will be a direct relationship with God. Because God is inside of all of us. It's not some external force. God is inside of you. Just like evil has urges, just like God has urges. God is in you just like evil is in you. That's why you have to balance yourself out. You have to battle and defeat the evils within yourself and overcome the evils within yourself, and then start exhibiting and living out the positives. You know what I mean? All right, now I wrote this one right here, Tuesday, August the 7th, 2012, at 10:49 a.m. when I finished. It's right here, just some pencil. You know what I'm saying? I wrote this with some pencil. Okay, girl, you got to back up a taste, man. Dang, you got to get up out my face, man. Come on, man. Come on, girl. Come on, man. Come on, man. She's purring so hard. And she needs some of this energy. They need this. Look, see? Look at this. Look. She looking like, boy, you better give me some damn energy. Like she gives me the vibration in return for the hand energy, because we got our hands is like I don't know what to call it, like magnetic almost. I know I'm magnetic, definitely magnetic. Look, you want to see my magnetic powers? Let me show y'all my magnetic powers. And I'm fresh out of the shower. Exactly. Look, magnetic powers. Let me get some more shines. Magnetic, definitely magnetic. I've been magnetic for a long time. Oh, let me just hit it with a nickel. Hit that thing with a nickel real quick. Bam. You know what I mean? My energy's low right now too, though. But yeah, hit it with the nickel. You know what I mean? So put up, put up. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Everything's electrical. Everything is, energy. This world is giving and take. That's why I'm giving y'all so much energy. That's why I ask, y'all hit me with a super chat. Hit me with a cash app, $, Big Bad, man. Hit me with a like button. Hit me with a share, bro. Hit me with a subscribe, bro. Come on, bro. This shit is for real, boy. Hit me off with a like, a share, a comment, and I ain't begging either. Let's go. Um, let's go. It says, well, I said, not it says. To reach a truly exalted state of being, one first mustn't be bound by the laws of man. Oh shit. Let me rewind. To reach a truly exalted state of being, one first mustn't be bound by the laws of man. Only must one live in the shadows of God's entirety. The path is set for now, and it's your time to seize your route. For days are only blinks of the eye in time's spectrum. Do y'all notice how fast time is going now? Do y'all notice how fast your days are now? Hey, Kitty, you're gonna have to get up out of here, man. Cause you were all in my way, man. I can't even see. Yo, you got to go, bro. You got to go. I love you, baby, but you got to go. No, 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 no. You got to go. I love you. Y'all notice how fast the time's going now. The days are fire, quick, over, bow. Don't let you be having an off day and having some fun. Bow, the day's gone. It's over with. So let me read this again, man. Let me break this shit real nice and easy, man. Reading this what I wrote. All right. To reach a truly exalted state of being, one first mustn't be bound by the laws of man. Only must one live in the shadows of Mola's entirety. The path is set for now. It's your time to seize your route. For days are only blinks of the eye in time spectrum. So live godly and holy. So to live godly and holy will allow the host. Hold on. So to live godly and holy will allow more time to the host. Did y'all hear what I said? I said the path is set for now, so it's time to seize your route. For days are only blinks of the eye in time spectrum. So to live godly and holy will allow more time to the host. We will all feel and know the power of Ma'at. We will all know the complete truth of life. If my mission is completed, brains work whilst hold on. Boom. I said we will all know the complete truth of life if my mission's completed. Damn, that's what I said. I said, we will all know the power of Ma'at. We will all know the complete truth of life if my mission is completed. Brains work while spirits wander, willfully weaving will. But don't infiltrate with their entertainment, because the will you will weave will be ill. Dig down deep in your heart and allow the love inside to guide. And don't keep it in and be secretive, because you only get one life. So I'm just telling people, don't. Oh my God, this is serious. I'm shut up. From seed to flower, to wilt and wither, from girl to woman, then wife to widow. The cycle keeps going and always continues. You about to get beat up. So be the cycle and help life continue, or go against it and hopefully somebody remembers you. I said, so be the cycle and help life continue, or go against it and hopefully somebody remembers you. Oh my God. Hey, baby girl. Hey, you got to back up. I know. I got that energy. I know I got that energy, but you got to back the fuck up, please. Thank you. Dang. Goddamn flea eggs and shit. Dropping flea eggs and flea eggs on shit, man. Damn, man. Now I got to get in the shower again. I just got out the shower. Now I got to get back in that motherfucker. You dropping flea eggs, man. Dang. Now you dropping flea eggs in my car, man. Dang, bro. See, I don't like dirt. Dirt is not my friend. I'm a clean guy, man. Dirt is not my friend. Cleanliness is next to what? Godliness. Fuck, I do not like dirt. When times get rough and water gets turned and when water gets scarce and shit like that, I'm not gonna enjoy that shit, man. I'm not gonna enjoy it when I can't take a bath when I want to. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna enjoy that. I'm not gonna enjoy it at all. That's why I'm doing what I can to make us aware and use my voice before we get back to the place to where we can't use our voice. If we don't use our voice now, we're gonna lose our voice, man. I don't think y'all understand this shit, man. Why you think they hired Sexy Red? Why you think they got Meg Thee Stallion? To show your wife what not to be, inadvertently showing her what to be. And then we got a bunch of them to deal with, and then nobody don't want to deal with that, and you can't deal with that because those are non-productive additions to society. You know, those self-entitled, selfish, you can't do nothing with them type of people. Can't. So let me read this, man. I wrote this one in May the 24th, 2009. Here, you want out? Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. Shadow wants out. There you go. I'm just gonna read this because this is a love poem. I'm gonna read it though. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in too. Anything to do with them kind of people, I prefer to be solo, but stay trying to. They stay trying to be around. Nah, facts. I already know because the light gonna attract the bugs. Do you hear what I'm saying? The light will always attract the bugs. So, you know, that's why you gotta shine bright. Shine bright. The light is also life too, and the light is also show the righteous ones the way. See, people like me, before I knew the way, I had to find the light, and I always had the light in me, but I had to find it, and I had to learn the way and learn what to do, what not to do, and I listened to wise men along my way, and that's how I got to where I'm at, listening to wise men and wise women too, because I learned from women as well. I learned from children, I learned from everybody. You know what I'm saying? I learned from life. Life is the best student of all. You ain't gonna learn nothing more than you gonna learn from life. You feel me? All right, now this one right here is deep. I think I don't know. It says, what happened to us? We were once perfect together, or at least that's what I thought. This love that we create is more valuable than any object ever bought, or any lesson ever taught. Cause this is greater than words. Our bodies speak with a language that's never been heard, but we understand. It seems as it seems to me as if you have strayed to create other plans, leaving me forced to watch from the nosebleed section in the stands. But I'm a front row type of guy. They say you get what you put in, and I'm starting to think that that's a lie. Cause it seems it seems we are all out for self. Your feelings may be protected when your feelings may be protected when you're alone, but at some point we all need someone to help. You won't always be able to reach that top shelf. So why can't we accept each other's love and stop worrying all about self? So that's one of the ones right there that I had made. I had to make and like I said, I made that in 2009. I was um probably going through a little heartbreak with a female or something. Like, I'm telling y'all, I've been ladies man forever, forever, ever. Beautiful, gorgeous women, all kind of women. Um, Long term relationships, 3 year, 4 year, 2 year relationships, 1 year relationship, 3 year relationship, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 12 year, a 13 year relationship. Like, really committed man. But the only thing is, a lot of women don't understand that the life that they're living is the only life they're gonna get. So they're out here doing this life like they can do it multiple times. They're living life like they can live it twice, aka messing with multiple partners, aka not prioritizing marriage, aka they're not valuing their purity, they're not valuing their sanctity. They're doing all kind of nasty shit with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time they get tired of that, or they get used up too much, or get their heart broke too much, then they want to go and try to be with somebody good. But by that time, you're so used up. It's like a car. When you let your car being driven so hard and so much and so long, all the drivers have been in it. Some niggas like to lay the seat back. Some niggas 300 pounds. Some niggas drive it real hard. You know what I'm saying? So all the mileage on it. This is why I tell people, especially women, you have to teach your children, because sometimes it be too late for adults. You know what I mean? It'd be too late for some of us. I ain't gonna lie to you. So sometimes it's best you got to teach your children that okay, boom, I fucked up when I was younger. I did this and that. I did this and that. I'm gonna teach my baby to not be like that. But see, the problem with most of adults, they're so egotistical and fake about shit that they can't accept that they're wrong. And if you can't accept you're wrong, you'll never fix your problem. In our culture, it's so many people who are wrong that won't even admit it. You know, they be so wrong. They didn't do nothing, but they didn't do right by their kids, and like it's like this. You got moms out here and dads out here. They know their son's a evil piece of shit, shooting shit and spinning the block and that. They know they raised a murderer, a shooter, a gangster. They know what they got, right? They might not have taught him that way, but he turned out that way because how they raised him, right? And I'm not blaming them solely, but the parents get blamed. Um, they be knowing their son's a murderer, but they don't do nothing about it. And then when something happens, it's too late. Then they want to say like something or do something about it. So it's a bunch of fake ass. It's a bunch of fake stuff going on, man. Where people are not living and taking their lives accountable. It's like I said, most people are living like teenagers up until they in their 50s. Then they want to start getting serious. Like women start getting serious in their 30s and shit. When they start changing and metamorphosizing, and their flowers start wilting. You know, it's really messed up though. It's like you waste your whole youth because this fake facade you fed into, this fake culture you fed into because, oh, it's Christmas, it's this, it's that. All these fake holidays and fake culture you keep feeding into is draining you and dragging you out. And then you look up and you're 30 and you need something because your life is getting serious. And now nobody wants you no more because you done burnt out and spent your good years out. This is why I teach all the time, every as much as I can, accountability, man. It's why I preach and teach accountability. See, as a man, we're used to accountability. Like we know, oh, we use this and that happens. We got to be accountable for it. If I do this, this gonna happen. Like we know. Like even me, I know in the past history what's happened to our most prolific, positive black, outspoken leaders. Just for them being outspoken black leaders and just speaking, using their voice, I know what's happened in the past to the most prolific ones. So for me, it's kind of pointless to even try to. No, it ain't. No, it's never pointless because the me waking up my people is something I don't take for granted, and me standing up against evil because the one thing about me, I'm not trying to stop nobody from their money or nothing like that. I'm just not fucking with everybody. I'm just not fucking with everything, you know. And this is why there's so many options in life. You could choose not to do this. You could choose not to do this. As long as you're following the laws, you can choose to do things the way you want to do them. So I just want to tell y'all, man, you don't have to be evil, even though it's all around us. You don't have to be bad, even though it's easy to be bad. We need each other. We absolutely need each other. I'm taking care of 3 children by myself, and it's very challenging sometimes. But not to the point where it's undoable because I'm super dad, you know. But it's to the point where, like this morning, I'm gonna tell you how serious this shit is to be a single parent. This morning, you know, because only time I get is the time, and I ain't telling nobody my life schedule or anything, but the only free time I get in life is once my kids went to go to bed, right? So when they go to bed, you know, whatever time it is, it's midnight or whatever. So I'm getting that's my time, right? So I stay up sometimes late in the morning, 4, 5 in the morning, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, because after doing duties all day, cleaning and doing cooking and teaching, whatever the fuck I'm doing all day, you get tired, man. You wanna watch a little TV. You wanna maybe watch a movie, play a little game, or whatever you want to do. You know, everybody has their interests. So once late in the morning comes, I went to bed last night real late, like 4 in the morning. Boom, 4:20. Turned my TV off, laid down. My cat woke me up this morning at 9 o'clock, biting on my face, telling me like, "Blah, blah," like she wanted food. My in-house cat, she's a big old cat, beautiful cat, but she's aggravating as hell. She's very vocal and she tells you she wants whatever she wants. So she wakes me up. I just went to bed at 4 something. She wakes me up at 9. Blah, 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 blah. And she's in my bed, crawled on my bed, and she's biting at my face, telling me get up and give me some food, whatever. So I'm like, yo, you got food in your bowl, leave me alone. But I got up And when I got up, she had fleas in her face. Like I seen about 5 of them in her face. Because she has a flea collar on, so the fleas don't like to go through the collar, so they've been probably breeding in her face. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not having this because you're in my bed. So what I do, priorities kicked in. I jumped up and gave her a flea bath at 9 in the morning after just going to bed at 4. What's up, baby? Chocolate chips on the roof. He's getting some energy. He's good. Look, so at 9 in the morning, I'm giving this cat a bath because I'm not finna have you having fleas in my bed, bro. You lay in my bed, you're on my couch or whatever. So I get up, I flea bath her. And most people know giving cats a flea bath is not really easy, but I'm so good at what I do, it's nothing. Boom. Flea in again, all killing them fleas with the flea. Boom. Got it. So then boom, I went to bed, woke up at 11. Man, I'm running on E right now is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm running on E. But as a parent, as a man, you just gotta keep going, bro. Like, I look at shit like this too. When I'm going through things, I be looking at shit like this. Like, there's soldiers right now on the battlefield who are fighting for their lives. So who the hell am I to complain that I gotta stay up and take care of 3 kids and be on watch to make sure, or stay up and prepare the next meal, or stay up and prepare the next this, or clean up and set it up for the next day? Who am I to complain about that? Who am I? That's how I look at shit. It's people at war right now. Hey, put all those logs back the way they go, okay? Please, cause bro, you had them all crazy. Those logs are there to hold the canopy up for when the hurricanes and stuff come. What's up?
If I catch a lizard, can I keep it?
If you catch a lizard, there's nowhere to keep it tonight, bro. You don't have no cage, bro. Bro, you catch lizards every day, bro. Like, come on, man. Look, Aussie I got Aussie the alligator hunter son, man. My son is Aussie the alligator hunter, man. What time is it? 10 o'clock at night? What time is it, man? It's 11 o'clock at night. This man out here with a light and catching lizards. Somebody, can I keep one? I respect the boldness, his tenacious, all that. Yes, he did. He catches lizards out here all the time. He's out here right now going through the darkest, dirtiest crevices with a fucking flashlight looking for lizards, bro. With no fear. With no fear, bro. This man is outside with a flashlight. I mean, I'm out here with him, but I'm saying he's outside with a flashlight, flipping over logs and shit, looking for lizards in the middle of the night. But see, he catches everything. He catches spiders. This man catches spiders. I'm like, bro, stop catching fucking spiders. Stop catching spiders, bro. Please, man. Damn. He does all that shit. But I respect the boldness and tenacious because that's how I was when I was little. And I'm going to tell you something. Fear is taught. Black racism. All I want. Look, speaking of a spider, there's one right here on my paper. Look, no, for real, fear is taught. You got to teach people fear. That shit is taught, bro. I'm not teaching my kids no fear. I'm teaching them reality, like, oh, some things are more powerful. This happens, that happens, but boy, we ain't doing no fear around here, bro. Like, no, we don't do that. Because there ain't nothing to fear unless you put yourself in a dangerous situation. And if you put yourself in a dangerous situation, first off, your daddy can get you out of it. Second off, if you put yourself in a dangerous situation, you're on your own. But if you get in a dangerous situation, you're under my tutelage, I'll get you out of it. I'll save you. But if it's beyond me, you better save yourself. You know, tomorrow when you get old and all that, and you get on your own, you better get them list of what the words I taught your ass. This man is out here flipping through dirty shit, looking for lizards, man. You get on my nerves. Sky, you get on my nerves, man. Stop doing that, bro, before you get bit by a snake, bro. I know you're not, but you are aggravating, bro.
I know what to do.
I'm a wild boy. I know what to do. I'm a wild boy. It's crazy, bro. You got shoes on, right? Okay. Kai, you got your shoes on too, right?
Yeah.
All right. Kai, you be careful, all right? Blow your nose. Blow it out. Here, block your nose and blow it. Or matter of fact, yeah, blow your nose, bro. Don't suck up no snot. I love you. Don't suck up no snot. Blow that stuff out. Yeah, don't suck that up. Blow that mucus up out of there. Huh? Yeah, I am saying it on the live. Blow that stuff out, bro. All of us are dealing with mucus, Kai, man. It ain't nothing special. We all dealing with that. You get your nose starved. If your nose is clogged up, you gotta blow it out. Don't suck it up. That's the golden rule. If you suck it up, then that snot's going back in there when it's trying to get out. You know what I mean? Don't do that. All right, let me read this. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. This shit too much, man. I'm kicking this shit, man. I'm kicking flavor. They might damn All right, let me read this one. This is a powerful poem right here. When will the struggle end? I thought it was over, but left puzzled to find it has just begun. My mind is heavy, seeming to weigh a ton. Workaholic, never stop until it's done. But this work doesn't pay off. Struggling to survive, having to beg for a day off. But I once heard that what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. But hell, common sense will tell you that unhealthy things surely won't cause you to live longer. So with these games they play, we must be stronger. The smarter we come, the harder they fall. Taking nothing from me, holding on to wit and all. In the midst of the night we rumble, so by day they will fall. See, I'm one of them ones, like, I ain't even on no harmful, violent shit, but I'm a warrior, man. Come on, man. I ain't on no against nobody shit, but we can't be all weak all the time, bro. Can't be all weak all the time, bro. Motherfuckers too weak. That's why your kids are weak. That's why your daughters, man, let me stop, bro. You can't be all weak, bro. Your kids will be weak, and it's not going to be good, man. I'm going to read this one more time, man. One of my favorite ones, man. Salute to all my real ones, man. This one's called May the Pen Set You Free. I wrote this one in February the 6th, 2009, 9:33 a.m. All right, may the pen set you free. Hey, no banging, okay? You hear me? It's the middle of the night, no banging. All right, may the pen set you free. Life at times gets hard and as stressful as can be, but you mustn't give in. Just listen close and allow my pen to help set you free. Think of what you love for a minute. Close your eyes and try to take a visit. Allow the waterfalls of your mind to flow. Let the water-like thoughts ascend to the rocks and lakes below. Once there, they will roll down the stream, intertwining with others to create a pool of dreams. If we work together, our thoughts can take us to places unseen. but that's only possible with a considerate compromise. Unity is an untapped resource that humanity must utilize because now we're all about self gain. I may be mistaken, but to me it seems that money is to blame. Greed, envy, and worthless materials have changed the game. Will we ever realize that generally people are the same? The main differences are environmental, with the effects of climate change. We all get hot and cold, with each level of tolerance a little different. I can only withstand more sun than you because of my pigment, but that doesn't make you any worse or better than me. We must set our differences to the side. So soak in these words and allow my pen to help set you free. That's one of my favorite poems I did, man. That's a really good one, man, because a lot of people try that racism and all that bullshit with me. None of that shit is relevant to me. I'm not a racist, I'm a realist. And see, a lot of people just not real enough to come to the place of reality in life, but that's not my fault. I don't care about all that. I really don't. I care about you. That's why I tell it how it is. But I don't care about all that feelings and all that soft shit. That ain't what I'm here for. You ain't one of the. We're walking head first into a situation that we never might not get out of. And if we don't change the trajectory, then we're definitely going there. Like we're headed so fast into this situation that I have never seen before, man. We're headed straight head first into this shit, man. Look. Let me show y'all something, man. There's so much going on, man.
Vários ministérios da máquina pública. E ao mesmo tempo, nós não vamos parar por aí. Já estão encomendados.
Yeah.
Já estão encomendados.
What?
Estudos para eliminar.
Where's that goes?
É muito. Já estão. Eliminamos vários ministérios da máquina pública. E ao mesmo tempo, nós não vamos parar por aí. Já estão encomendados. Deixa eu pastilha. Já estão encomendados estudos para eliminar. Chega, é muito. Já estão. Eliminamos vários ministérios da máquina pública. E ao mesmo tempo, nós não vamos parar por aí. Já estão encomendados.
Better drink some water.
Deixa eu pastilha. Já estão encomendados.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me play this. What happened? Let me play that video with me. Hold on. Let me roll my windows up, cause I want y'all to hear that voice. You heard Buddy's voice. All that bullshit. I heard it. We heard it, right? I'm gonna show y'all on that video when that thing attacked me. The voice on that motherfucker, man. And I got the audio plugged in, so watch this shit, man. Man. Boy, it's a crazy world, bro. It's a crazy world, bro. Listen to this voice. Hold on. Load up for you, boy.
Oh! What was that?
I'm gonna just go straight to YouTube. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, y'all. This shit is not no joke, bro. These things are really everywhere, bro. But I ain't on no weird shit. I'm just being honest, cause when I heard that thing's voice, that dude's voice, I'm like, bro, watch this shit. Wait, hold on. Give me. It's almost there. Hold on, I'm almost there. Let's go.
Have blue eyes. Oh!
That is not fake.
What was that? What the fuck was that?
I'm gonna rewind it again. Hold up. Oh, we got
blue eyes.
Let me run that shit
Oh!
back.
What was that?
Right here. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you what that is. Listen to this.
What the fuck was that? Oh! What was that? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that thing whispered to me, bro. It's not. I mean, for me, I'm gonna say this. I ain't scared, but it's not cool, man. I ain't scared, but it's not cool to be living in a life to where you're trying your best to help people and help, and then there's something that's trying to hurt you. You know what I mean? So that's not a good experience, man. It's really not a good experience, man. It's not. It's not good to be bullied. It's not good to be picked on and shit like that. It's not good. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's your Big Homie, Big Bad Ace, Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places online, man, that's really coming like that. But hey, man, I'm doing my best, man. I'm humbly doing my best. You know, y'all share this shit so it can go out. Because lately they've been chopping and screwing my videos, cutting them up, editing them. They've been editing my videos. I don't know what they're doing with the other parts of the video. Then maybe they taking that half to try to play me on some different type of time. But I ain't did nothing against my country or nobody, so it ain't nothing I ain't worried about. It's just shit is weak, bro. This shit is weak, bro. But y'all have a good night. Y'all stay out the way. Stay smart, man. It's your Big Homie, Big Bad. Let's go.